Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and this is our climb through the Season 6 rank ladder using the team we built from scratch. We're no longer preparing for any more regionals. At least not in 2023, but we will be looking for 2024. We just want to see the rest of the season, how it goes, and prepare a team for a year so that we can hit multiple regionals in one time. I want to thank you guys for watching as long as you have. We haven't really made any major changes to the team. We did change the terror type of Chien-Pao to flying instead of ghost. Ghost is relevant. It is a good thing to put in. It prevents people from using fake out to break the sash, but with it being flying, it doesn't stop the Garchomp from doing Garchomp things and causing mayhem with his life orb earthquake that's stabbed. So the hope is, in this particular video, is to find a chance or at least a time to be able to bring Garchomp and Chien-Pao onto the field where Chien-Pao can Terra into flying, maybe using Protect to stop the fake out and maybe prevent some of the damage, and then just letting Garchomp come in and having his way with the rest of the combatants, because of the fact that he doesn't have to worry about his defenses lowered that much. But it is safe to say that that strategy may not come to fruition because he's not as fast as he could be, but I'm keeping him adamant to keep up with the damage, but we'll see how everything goes. Without further ado, let's get into our matches. Okay, so our opponent has been picked. We've got Fluttermane, Baxcalibur, Grimmsnarl, King Gambit, Palafin, and Amoonguss. So we do have opportunities to be able to take advantage of our main opener team. We do need to be forewarned of Fluttermane though, because Fluttermane is one of the faster Pokemon on the field. So we do have Palafin as well as Amoonguss to worry about as well. So we're gonna come in with our Garchomp Talonflame, mix in with Rotom, and he does have quite a few Pokemon that are weak against Fairy. And I think if for some reason, if Rotom gets knocked out, it would be beneficial to have someone that could come in after. So I think that's gonna be the pick. Probably would be a little bit beneficial to bring in Amoonguss, but we're not going to because Baxcalibur is an ice user and Amoonguss doesn't do well against ice. Then you could Terra into anything else, but in the event, we're just gonna go with this. Baxcalibur and Fluttermane. Okay. So interesting matchup here. We got booster energy for Fluttermane, so it's no sash. Speed was heightened. Because speed was heightened. It might be best to do Earthquake. Now Ice Shard could still come out and hit either Pokemon. If it hits Talonflame, that breaks his Scale Wing, so I'm hoping that he doesn't hit Ice Shard, but a lot of the time they don't have Ice Shard, they go with Glacial Rush. Fluttermane will Protect. I go with Tailwind. So this could have been a great opportunity to knock out the Baxcalibur, but I wanted to do the double in case if there was something else. Still half on the Baxcalibur, which isn't bad. Icicle Crash. He was gonna go for the 2 KO with that, so interesting. But we're gonna go with the Brave Bird here. And I'm going to assume that he's going to swap out Baxcalibur for someone else. So I'm going to go right into the Earthquake again. Because he could swap out either Fluttermane or Baxcalibur, and I'm still going to be doing damage to both. Now, in the event that he doesn't, and it seems like he doesn't, Fluttermane gets knocked out now, which means Baxcalibur receives the full damage amount from Earthquake. Which doesn't knock him out. Icicle Crash again. Garchomp will knock him out. Just totally fine. Because now I can come in with my own Flutter Mane. King Gamut hits the field. Now King Gamut's gonna have... Oh. Interesting. He might have Sucker Punch. He will most likely have Sucker Punch. But I have to attack. It's gonna knock out Flutter Mane. Ice Shark goes into the Talonflame, does nothing. Sucker Punch into the Talonflame will knock him out, unfortunately. But I'm going to Moonblast right into the Baxcalibur. So now we've got Rotom and Flutter Mane as our last two. We've already used our Terra. And he sends out Amoonguss. Very effective. Very effective. I think Shadow Ball is going to be the best. Yeah, we'll go right into the King Gamut. Rage Powder, it's totally fine. He's going to get both. So Moonblast, not very much. Here comes Shadow Ball. 2/3. Down goes Flutter Mane. And he's got Black Sludge. And my Tailwind is gone, but that's okay. This match is pretty much over for the most part. I'm still faster than the Pokemon on that side, which is really, really funny. Tau Cleave. Oh, and Giga Drain. Good choice. Good choice. Good game. All right, next match is in. We've got Garganacl, Indeedee, Armarouge, Roaring Moon, Flutter Mane, and my man, the myth, the legend, Iron Hands. So this is going to be a very interesting bout to say. I don't think Tailwind is going to be useful here because we will have two people that can take advantage of Trick Room and set it up. And I don't think Taunt is going to be very, very useful either. So I think this is going to be the perfect opportunity for the Chien-Pao Garchomp strat, and maybe followed up with a Rotom and a Amoonguss. I think that's going to be the play. If he brings in Trick Room, I do have Amoonguss to be able to swap in and out all the time. I also brought in Rotom, who is not as fast, so he's going to be able to compete with some of the Pokemon over on that side of the table. But having the Chien-Pao be really, really useful. The thing is, if I do not make the correct decision here, it's going to be damning. Let's see. Roaring Moon and Flutter Mane. Okay. Throw Synthesis with the booster energy, and its attack. So I'm left in a very precarious predicament now. Because Flutter Mane's going to attack first, and I'm weak against Fairy. So I think the best thing is to Earthquake. Sucker Punch. We need a Terra on Chien-Pao so that we get the full advantage of Earthquake. I hope that I go first. Chien-Pao usually wins, or Flutter Mane usually wins the speed type, but I've got Sucker Punch. So we'll see. They also Terra to Roaring Moon to go to Steel. Interesting. Sucker Punch will almost KO the Fluttermane. He will live because of Focus Sash. Dazzling Gleam will not knock out the Garchomp, but gets pretty close. Break and Swipe will knock out the team. Roaring Moon is still faster than Garchomp. Well, we're not looking good here, folks. So we're gonna Spore the Roaring Moon, and we're gonna Shadow Ball the Fluttermane. Breathing Mystical Fire, so that's good. Iron Head almost knocks out the Amoonguss, but will survive, and we'll use the Citrus Berry. Bring it right back to half. Shadow Ball right into the Fluttermane. And the Spore. What's gonna be your third? Iron Hands. Fake out right off the bat. But I'm gonna Spore into the Iron Hands, and I unfortunately will have to Shadow Ball because that's what Rotom is linked into. Roaring Moon's asleep. Shadow Ball. Ooh, special defense drop. Let's go. Oh, I can't use Clear Smog. Fudge. I don't think it really matters right now. But I'm going to use it on Roaring Moon. Withdrew Iron Hands. That was kind of a terrible choice. Garganacl comes out, because now I'm going to Spore him. Roaring Moon woke up. Break and Swipe. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Dang. Dang. Oh, I might have been able to knock him out this turn. That's okay. And that was my fault. The team that I built for Tailwind, specifically Tailwind, to be able to outspeed everything in Tailwind, needs to have Tailwind. All right, our final match is up and ready to go. We've got Indeedee, Armarouge, King Gambit, Torkoal, Hatterene, and Annihilate. So this is obviously a Trick Room setup team with Hatterene, also Indeedee. And we also have Armarouge that can set up. All the rest of the Pokemon are slow, so it would not be advised to bring in any type of Trick Room setter. But is Chien Pao going to be the best person to bring in either, because of the fact that, one, they have priority, plus they're faster. So we need to really make that commitment if we're going to do that. Everything on this field, though, is considerably slower, and we cannot undo Trick Room if it's set. The thing is, though, Hatterene has Magic Bounce, so I can't really stop it from doing anything that it wants to. So what do? I mean, we're kind of stuck, almost. We're gonna go in with the Disquake and bring in Fluttermane and Chidpal. That's who we're gonna bring in. Now, Torkoal from the Portland Regional was shown to be a little bit more of a supporter with like magically using fissure, which was really, really funny to watch. But it was able to survive. So we start off the match with Indeedee Armarouge against my Torkoal, or against Torkoal, wow. Garchomp Rotom. Now I don't have to worry about anything because we're just gonna go straight into Earthquake. We don't have to worry about Rotom getting hit. And I'm gonna go Shadow Ball instead of Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump only has 8 and Shadow Ball has 16. So that's where I want to go. Not weakness armor on the Armarouge. See, Wide Guard would have been perfect there. So I'm surprised that they didn't use it, but that's okay. Now Rotom's a little bit in trouble here because he's now locked into Shadow Ball, but now I can use it against Hatterene. You still can't do anything against an Indeedee though, but that's his other Pokemon, the side of him, can easily be affected by this. So Indeedee now goes down, and Hatterene will go slower than my Rotom. Probably set up for Trick Room, but they won't get the chance. I think we can call this a W, guys. Garchomp Rotom just kind of took everything. Oh, it's Torkoal? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We've got this. Yeah, we've got this. Yep. Okay. It was a nice try, but he couldn't get Trick Room set up at all. I wonder if that was Armarouge's thing. All right, and we're gonna do a bonus match for you guys because I kind of felt bad. All right, so we've got our final match of the day. We've got Pelipper, Croconaw, Iron Jugulis, Scizor, Goodra, and Zaluva. I think that's what it. Veluza. I don't know. Not non-Barraskewda, evil fish. Okay, so Scizor is gonna be a problem. It's definitely going to be a problem. I don't really know how to deal with him too much. But weather is also going to be a thing because of Pelipper. So I think walking in with... I don't want to say Disquake. Disquake could be... like, that could be the legit solution. He does have the thing, but... Iron Jugulis knows how to do Tailwind, and so does Pelipper. Pelipper knows how to do Tailwind too. So what I'm going to do is bring in these 3 and then supplement. Let's see, Scizor does Bug, Mungus is weak against Bug, strong against everything else. I'm going to bring in Fluttermane. Fluttermane, who can do multiple different things, almost what Rotom can, but is way faster and is way bulkier. Well, stronger, I should say. Not necessarily bulkier. Although a bulky build is on its way for Rotom, so I will let you guys know when I'm done finishing up with his movesets and stuff, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got 2 Tailwinders right off the bat. This is really, really fun. And Quark Drive, the item booster. Special attack was heightened. So we're gonna go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind here, and then Earthquake has no effect. So we're just gonna go straight into Terra Fairy, Terra Blast into the Iron Jugulus. Iron Jugulus is not part of the dragon family, so he must be dark. His darks are weak against fairy. And he is. He's got a 108 speed, and that's a base speed, but 122 special attack. So he's technically faster than Garchomp without Tailwind. But isn't really necessarily bulky to withstand a Life Orb Terra Blast Garchomp. And because we know his item was Item Booster, he isn't going to be staying around a whole lot. Now, Pelipper, what are you going to do? Are you going to do Tailwind? You are doing Tailwind. Good job. Okay, your next Pokemon. I don't know what that is. Scizor. Gotcha. Swap out. Yep, Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake. I mean, we should protect. By all means, we should protect, but we're not. We're going to swap out Talonflame for Rotom. He's going to tear us Scizor to what? Grass? Steel. And Steel's weak against Earthquake. So, Bullet Punch makes it a stab right into the Garchomp. That's going to knock him out. I should have protected. Rough Skin is going to hurt him quite a bit. Pelipper uses Hydro Pump, which goes right into the Rotom and does not really that much damage. Bring back out Talonflame. For Rotom, you're going to Thunderbolt the Pelipper. For Talonflame, you're going to Flare Blitz into the Scizor. Scizor is going to get his attack off first because the Bullet Punch. Oh, he protects. Good show. Flare Blitz. Protected. Now it should be Rotom. Nope, Hydro Pump first. Talonflame will get knocked out. And now here comes the Thunderbolt. Barely holds on thanks to the Pokesash. And I can say that this is a loss. This is a loss because I can't Bullet Punch is so strong. So strong. I can't deal with this priority move. He withdrew Pelipper. I don't know what that means. Oh, Dreadnought. Okay. Bullet Punch. If I would have protected with Garchomp, that might have made him survive a turn, but not for very much. Well, not for very long. Tailwind's gone. Their Tailwind's gone. I don't think it really matters though. Tailwind can come in and go. Rotom is spec'd. I think Dreadnought is slower than Rotom. Here comes Bullet Punch. Should get the does not get the knockout. Nope, Dreadnought is faster than Rotom. So here comes Thunderbolt. Is he rock? Yeah, he's water rock. He's 74. Rain did stop. Yeah, if he does have Swift Swim. So yeah, he's gonna be. This is unfortunately the game. Because he moves faster in Rain. Good job. At 74 base speed, that puts him at 158. Or I'm sorry, 148. Much faster than Rotom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our battles for today. I'm hoping that you guys like the progress so far. It seems that making it flying would be the best way to do it, but when it comes to terms with people that can potentially use Tailwind, we have to go in with our strategy of using Tailwind, which then sets up a completely different schematic all the way around. Roaring Moon is faster, way faster, by at least 19 points from Garchomp. Even with Jolly, it doesn't matter to really set him up. He's going to be faster than Garchomp all the way around. And because Garchomp doesn't have any priority moves, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage anyway. And in that last round, we had, Pelipper and Scizor. Scizor was the MVP of that match. It's a direct counter to most fairy types. So the Flattermanes in the world, the Gardevoirs in the world, Hatterinis. I know that those are not like mainstream, but Flattermane is. Scizor answers that without a doubt with just a basic bullet punch. Knocks out most, if not all, the Flattermanes with and without bulk investment. So priority is always going to be the thing. You can't really stop it from doing anything else. So it's the kind of sucky way of having to deal with it. But if you're able to outspeed a lot of Pokemon, that's great. But priorities, guys, priority. It dampens a lot of Pokemon. I think that to deal with the current priority problem, which may or may not benefit you at all, because it kind of does to me, but not really, bring in Pokemon like Entity and Farigiraf. Stop priority moves or bring in someone that can bring in Psychic Surge. If you stop the priority move, you can stop most of the problems. But that's going to be it for me today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't. Leave a comment down below. Like hearing from you guys, and subscribe to get more Pokemon content and other content that I release on the channel. Whatever fits your fancy. Till next time, have a great day, and I'll see you all then. Peace.